And it is good. Jake Bates throwing right side, and it's going to be intercepted. Return past the 15, past the 20, out past the 30. Has space down the sideline. 40, 35, 30. And he is gone. A pick six for Houston. Snap good, hold good, kick up. And it is straight down the middle. Looking to throw, rolls out right. Throws end zone. Touchdown San Antonio. Cody Latimer alone in the end zone. They take a 1-point lead with 3 seconds left. 52-yarder, left hash for the win. Snap good, hold good, kick up, and it's drilled. Miami escapes week 1 with the win. Jason Sanders is looking to throw. Pass right side, wide open. Touchdown Drake London. Touchdown Drake London. Atlanta has tied this game and are an extra point away from taking the lead. Needing the 12-yard line. Handoff, Robinson left side. And going to be stuffed. A loss of 4, maybe 5 on the play. And with 50 seconds to go, the Chiefs have the ball. And most likely that does it. Ball on the 17.5-yard line. Looking to throw. Stepping up, throwing for the end zone. And caught. Touchdown Green Bay. Dontavian Wicks. 56 seconds to play. The Packers are within 3. 6:17 to play in overtime. Tua shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Bunched up. Tua to throw. Has time. Plenty of time. Pass. End zone. Left side. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Miami. They're gonna win. Let's go, baby. Here, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna send Smith in motion. Toss left side for Saquon Barkley. Good blocking and room to run. Pass midfield. Spinning his way. Pass to 35 to 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and the Eagles respond instantly. Saquon Barkley. Oh my, making his presence felt. 1 play, 60 yards, 3rd and 9 from the 35. Mahomes looking to throw. Quick pass left side, caught by Piron. Has room to run. First down and more. Down to about the 17. And he stays in bounds. That will do it. The Kansas City Chiefs have escaped the Bills and have punched their ticket. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Wrapping up Sunday of week 4 with what's going to be a really, really good game. One way or another, this game is going to be good. It's the Packers. It's the Cowboys. We all know what happened just about a month ago between these two teams, the trade to get Micah Parsons to Green Bay, and now he is back in Dallas just a month later in a revenge game of sorts. This is going to be interesting. Dallas's defense has not been good this season. The offense has had its moments. At the end of the day, this game is going to have all eyes on Micah Parsons, with everyone waiting to see how much of an impact he is going to have. And there's going to be an impact that he has in this game, one way or another. There is going to be an impact one way or another. But this should be a really good game. Kickoff, moments away. The Packers are coming off of a really bad loss to the Browns last week, looking to bounce back. The Cowboys, a terrible loss to the Bears last week. But we shall see how this one plays out. I mean, this was the game everyone had circled a month ago when the trade went down. Micah Parsons' return to Dallas. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
But welcome on in. This is the third game I'm live with today. And it's probably the one I was most looking forward to out of them all. For as much as there was a lot of hype surrounding Eagles, Buccaneers, Ravens, Chiefs, those matchups are always going to be high-end matchups. This one has a lot of history behind it. And a lot of eyes. This should be good. I am praying we see the Cowboys offense first. See, I am praying we see the Cowboys offense. Imagine first play of the game. It's a Micah Parsons sack or strip sack. But that won't be the case. The Packers are getting the ball first in this one. So we'll see this Jordan Love offense. Who, again, this offense drastically underperformed last week. Let's see how they decided to bounce back. As kickoff from Jerry's World is underway. Going to be returned beginning from about the 1-yard line. And there's some room past the 25. Will be brought down near the 30, maybe the 31. And the Packers will start from there as Jordan Love takes the field. They're without Jaden Reed once again. They broke his collarbone a few weeks back in that game against the Commanders on Thursday Night Football. So him not being a part of this offense has been a massive part as to why they've struggled. They struggled last week. As Love in shotgun back to his left, looking to throw in first down. Quick throw to Josh Jacobs, and he has some room going to get about 4 or 5. I like the idea of getting Josh Jacobs more involved in this game. He has not been having that great of a season compared to what he had last year and compared to what expectations are for Josh Jacobs this year after the year he had last year. So if there's any game where he can have that breakout performance to ride out the rest of the season feeling well, it coming against Dallas would be a good bet. Love going to hand this off, and that's going to lose about 2 or 3 for Josh Jacobs. That's not a great start there. That's not a great start there on the ground. Yeah, that just gets blown up. That's great run defense for the Cowboys. So 3rd and 9, Love in shotgun. Back to his right, 3 receivers to the left, looking to throw. Love, plenty of time, deep shot, left side, has a man, and it's Matthew Golden. Down near the 20 to the 21. There was two receivers wide open in the area. Matthew Golden's the one that came down with it. There's a deep shot for the Packers. Spacing was not great, but man, that play worked. Yeah, he had Matthew Golden and Dontavian Wicks. Honestly, if Golden didn't steal that ball and Wicks was it, and because I think it was intended for Wicks. Either way, that's a great play. 46-yard pickup as a quick throw right side to Tucker Kraft is going to get about 5 or 6. Hey, the more of those, the merrier. The more deep shots, and preferably that result in touchdowns, the better. There's Matt Eberflus, DC of this Cowboys team, and he has a defensive scheme that the Packers know pretty well. As Love in shotgun back to his left, going to hand this off to Josh Jacobs, who's going to lose a yard. This Packers ground game is just non-existent this season, huh? So 3rd and 5. Love and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Pass left side caught by Kraft for a tight end screen. Makes one man miss. Inside the 5. And marked just short. 1st and goal. Tucker Kraft marked down at the half-yard line. No. So Love under center. Back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. And there's movement up front before the snap. Going to be a false start on the Packers. Push them back 5. All right, so now it's 1st and goal from the 5. There's a shot here. Shot here for a Love passing touchdown. I need as many as I can tonight. First and goal. Love under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Sending a man in motion left to right. Love going to hand this off up the middle for Jacobs, who gets down to about the 2. So 2nd and goal now. Love and shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left. Quick throw right side, and that's Romeo Doubs. Touchdown Packers. The rare time a goal line fade actually works. And the Packers take the early lead 6-0 after an 8-play, 69-yard drive that spanned just about 5 minutes. A goal line fade over DaRon Bland. Man, oh man. And that's how this game gets started. And I'll take as many of those as I can get. The extra point is up, and it is right down the middle. 7-0 lead for the Packers after the opening drive. Now we'll see what the Cowboys offense can do. And more importantly, what Micah Parsons can do in this one. As we head to a commercial break as well. All right. Great opening drive for the Packers. But we've seen a lot of great opening drives today. Not lead to too much afterwards. As we're at commercial break. As we're at commercial break. Hey, Papa John's commercial, hell yeah. All right, just coming back from commercial break, and there's a collage of Micah Parsons being shown right now. All leading up to his Dallas, his Green Bay first month in Green Bay, and his return now in Dallas. The Packers set to send this one down, and the kickoff will be returned beginning from about the 1-yard line. Up past the 20, 25, and down to about the 28. So how comes this Cowboys offense? And this should be interesting. This should be interesting. Prescott going to hand this off left side for Javonte Williams. And that is a gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Good. Second and 7. Prescott handoff up the middle. And that is a gain of about 3 once again for Javonte Williams. 3rd and 4 coming up. Not quite a passing down, not quite a running down. So Prescott in the shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Tossing this right side for Javonte Williams. And that's going to get brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And 3 straight run plays for the Cowboys. And they don't do enough. Quay Walker on the tackle there. And it's a 3 and out. So they tried their hardest to avoid the pass on that opening series. It did not work. And punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at the 15. And it brings us to a commercial break as well. All right. Very, very solid start to this game for the Packers. Like about as perfect of a start as you can ask for. So that commercial break. Just coming back from commercial break. Damn, Puka Nacua had a monster game today. Okay. So 1st and 10. Ball on their own 15-yard line for the Packers. Love under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action and look to throw. Love rolling right. Pass it as an open Romeo Dobbs. That's enough for a gain of 16 up to the 31 and a first down. Yes, bro. Keep airing it out like this. Jordan Love, a 500-yard game, 5-touchdown game coming up. Watch. Just watch. We're about to see a legendary game. Love under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Sending a man in motion. As Love is going to hand this off up the middle, and there's some room for Josh Jacobs, a gain of roughly 6. All right. Packers just now breaking the huddle. 2nd and 3, so a gain of 7 for Josh Jacobs. Love under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Man in motion as they're going to hand this off to Matthew Golden, right side. That's enough for a first down and a gain of 5. All right. First and 10. Six minutes remaining in the first quarter. Packers break the huddle. Love under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Love gonna play action and look to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle. It's gonna be, I think they're saying incomplete. Looking at incomplete. Looking for Romeo Dobbs. Did not get enough height onto that throw. So it's 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10. And yeah, the Cowboys, they run a lot of zone defense. Something that, a team like the Packers, you have a solid offensive line, can take advantage of. Love under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna hand this off up the middle, and there's room for Jacobs. Up to about midfield, a gain of roughly 7. Nah, you're good, man. You're good. The penalty is holding on the Packers. A 2nd and 20 coming up. Starting to move backwards here. Yes, I do. Again, on Tuesday when I post Dolphins post game, just put a comment about all that again. And then I'll give you the email there. I think it'll be easier that way than putting it properly in the description for right now. Because so there's some stuff I need to set up with it, but yeah, it's in a spot where I can give it to you then. Okay, cool. 2nd and 18 plays, a throwaway along the right side, so a 3rd and 18 coming up. Yeah. Love alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Looking to throw once again. Pass over the middle is caught. And there's some room to run. And down just shy of the first down marker. A gain of roughly, what was that, 17? 17, maybe 16. The Packers might not be able to. Packers can be able to go for it here now if they want. That was Savion Williams on the reception. Makes this a 4th and 2, 4th and 1 maybe. The ball near midfield. You're in that no man's land area. Might be able to go for it here. And the offense will stay on the field. 4th and 2. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. And they're just going to let this play clock run. Delay of game on the Packers. And Cowboys accept, so move them back 5, and out comes the punting unit. All right, not a bad drive. Definitely didn't end up where you wanted it, but that holding penalty on 2nd down is what did you in. .425 to play in the first quarter. And the punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at about the 10, maybe the 11. And that will bring us to a commercial break. In which case, I will quickly be right back. All right, I'm back. So a commercial break. We await the Cowboys' next drive. We wait the next drive for the Cowboys. Hey. First drive for the Cowboys was a 3 and out with all 3 run plays. We shall see how things go on this second drive. Just coming back from commercial break. Prescott under center, back behind him. Play action, looking to throw, rolling right. A dump off in the flat is going to get about 6 there for Jake Ferguson. So second down coming up. Prescott in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers to each side. A 2nd and 3. Play action once again, looking to throw. Pass over the middle is caught for a gain of 4. Javonte Williams on the reception. There was some pressure there. Parsons nearly got home. Prescott under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. One of them gets sent in motion. Handoff up the middle for Williams, and that's a gain of about 4, maybe 5. So second down coming up once again. So 2nd and 5. Prescott in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right. Sending a man in motion, right to left. As Prescott will play action, look to throw. Has time, throwing one left side. That's going to be incomplete. Batted away there. That is Keyshawn Nixon, I believe, in coverage. Yeah. Keyshawn Nixon in really good coverage against Cavonte Turpin. And it's 3rd and 5. As there's CeeDee Lamb on the sideline. Prescott in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Play clock winding down to get the snap off. Dak's throw left side is caught, but brought down short of the line to gain. Only a gain of 4, and that's Jake Ferguson. So the Packers defense makes a stand once again. Are the Cowboys going for this? 4th and 1, offense on the field at their own 31-yard line. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Making some adjustments at the line. And there we go. There's a... Oh, the Packers call timeout? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're getting the halftime show announcement at... We're getting the announcement of what the Super Bowl halftime show is tonight. That's going to be interesting. Fourth and 1, offense still on the field for the Cowboys. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Play clock winding down. And they're just trying to get the Packers to jump. So now the Cowboys call timeout, I assume, or are they going to take the delay of game? They take the delay of game. Then why did the Packers call a timeout? Whatever. All right, so on to send this one down. The punt comes off clean and going to be returned beginning from the 23. It's Matthew Golden on the return, trying to find room. Breaks off one tackle, gets to about the 32 before going out of bounds. So the Packers offense will start from there. Yeah, brings us to a commercial break. All right, commercial break. So that commercial break, waiting for the Packers' third drive of the game. All right, still at commercial break. Packers defense has been all over the place today. They're playing really well. Not that surprised by it. Packers offense moving the ball well. Got one drive ending in the end zone. Looking for another. Ideally, the more passing touchdowns Jordan Love has, the better. Well, if he wants some rushing touchdowns as well, I won't complain. Love and shotgun back to his right. Two receiving options to each side. Play action looking to throw. Love's pass left side is caught for a halfback screen. There's plenty of room and blockers. Pass midfield, past the 45, and down to the 42. There we go. Emmanuel Wilson on the reception. Hell yeah. A minute to play in the first quarter. Yeah, just a really simple halfback screen that they block fantastically. So 1st and 10, well past midfield. As we keep showing this replay. It's a good play. Love in shotgun back behind him. Two receiving options to each side. Final play of the quarter potentially. Love handoff up the middle. And that's Emmanuel Wilson to about the 37. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. As they're probably going to let this clock run now. Clock winding down. Love in shotgun back to his left. And that's the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes in the books. Packers up by 7, moving the ball really well offensively. And we're heading to a commercial break as well. At commercial break for the end of the quarter. Packers moving the ball well. You know, like to see more drives into the end zone, especially Jordan Love passing touchdowns. I have him on fantasy. And boy, am I down by a lot right now. Well, OBJ made a tweet at the NFL. I'm going to read this in a sec. You want to double check fantasy stuff? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Most love and respect. Yeah, it's just OBJ calling for the removal of turf fields. Which I actually have I have something I want to research in regarding that. Which I might do at some point this year. And I saw someone post something, and it was the idea that maybe it's not turf field specifically, it's the fact that players practice and play on a very specific field like every day. Then when they go to the opposite field type, that's what causes it. Like a player that like they play a lot on turf fields, they practice on turf fields, and then they go to natural grass, and there's that difference. Maybe that's what causes, not just specifically turf fields. So I want to look into that myself and see. It's gonna take a bit to do. That's why I'm thinking it might be like a December thing I decide to do. As we're back from commercial break, the start of the second quarter underway here momentarily. Love in shotgun, back behind him. Two receiving options to each side. Gonna hand this off up the middle for Emmanuel Wilson, and he gets stood up at the line for no gain. So a third down coming up. Love gonna play action to look to throw. Pass in right side, and that's picked off. Trevion Diggs jumps the route, penalty marker down. Hold on, what's this? Come on, be on the Cowboys, be on the Cowboys, be on the Cowboys. Keep this Packers drive going, save me some fantasy points. As it stands, it's a Trevion Diggs interception. But we'll see if it holds up. I know the Packers went a bit quick there. That's the reason. They got too many men on the field for the Cowboys. So the pick's not going to stand. Too many men on the field for the Cowboys. We take that. Automatic first down for the Packers. They keep their drive going. You. All right, first and 10. Love in shotgun back to his left. The receiver in the backfield to his right. As Love's going to hand this off left side for Xavier Williams, who gains about a yard on the play. Brett Favre's at the game. Cool. Love's quick pass right side is going to be caught. That's Luke Musgrave for about 4. So 3rd and 4 coming up. Yeah, okay. 3rd and 2. They gave him 6 on that. Come on, take an end zone shot here. Love in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. 3rd and 2 on the 25. Love, handoff up the middle. And there's Josh Jacobs picking up the first down, a gain of 3. Get into the 21-yard line. Actually, a gain of 4. And a 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. Love in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Love throwing left side. That's caught by Tucker Kraft. And it's a gain of roughly 4 or 5. A penalty marker is down. I think that was actually Luke Musgrave on the reception. Either way, it'll be brought back to the holding, I believe. Yep, holding on the Packers. All right, that's something. So 1st and 20. Love in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Looking to throw. Pass right side going to be a screen for Chris Brooks that never properly sets up and maybe gets a yard. They tried the halfback angle screen, but the blockers never got out there in time. So it was a 2nd and 19 coming up. Yeah, it just did not get set up properly. Oh, but they gave him a gain of 2 at least. Love and shotgun, a back to each side, 2nd and 18 from the 29. Looking to throw once again. Pressure coming, rolling to his left. Shovel passing this to Josh Jacobs, who has room to run. A 1st down and then some. Jacobs down shy of the end zone. Think they're marking him down at the half-yard line once again. It's a 1st and goal. Please tell me that counts as a pass-in play. That might be a lateral. That might be some rushing yards. Instead, no. He's not really. I mean, that's like the one play that was really crazy for him today. And yeah, that's a backwards pass. Damn it. Yeah, that counted as a rush for Jacobs. Love under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Quick throw left side. And touchdown Packers. Romeo Doubs. His 2nd of the night. His Jordan Love's 2nd passing touchdown of the night. And he's going crazy. 9 plays, 68 yards. There we go. Jordan Love is up to 140 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night. And there's still 10:37 to play in the first half. Hell yeah. Extra point is blocked. The Cowboys block it and going the other way. Nothing but green grass ahead. It's a 2-point blocked field goal return for the Cowboys. What? Jerry Jones is not paying attention right now. The Cowboys block the extra point, and it's returned for 2. Marquez Bell returns the blocked extra point for 2. The 4th-year guy out of Florida A&M has the Cowboys on the board. Okay, sure. Wow, we had to do a commercial break off that as well. So a 1-yard pass-in touchdown for Jordan Love leads to a blocked extra point that's returned for 2. And that's how the Cowboys get on the board in this game. We'll see how this continues. We have commercial break. All right, showing a collage of past playoff matches between the Packers and the Cowboys. Yeah, and these two teams have a lot of history against each other. Packers set to send this one down. Kickoff returned, beginning from about a yard deep into the end zone. Gets up past the 25 and down to the 29. Probably should have just let that bounce. And there's a penalty marker down, so definitely should have let that bounce, especially if this is on the Cowboys. All right, the refs are discussing 10.5 to play in the first half. And this will be, what, blocking the back on the Cowboys? A block in the back on the Cowboys, which is declined. And a hold-in on the Cowboys, which will be accepted. So it's a spot foul and first down Cowboys. All right, waiting for the Cowboys' drive to start. They're currently talking about Micah Parsons in the booth, because of course they are. All right, so Prescott under center, ball on their own 12. Handoff left side, and there's some room but slipping and losing his footing, only getting 2, is Miles Sanders on the carry. So 2nd and 7. Prescott under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Going one deep, left side, and that is incomplete. Looking for George Pickens, penalty marker down. And that is Nate Hobbs in coverage. Seems like holding on the Cowboys is the penalty here. So we'll push them half the distance to the goal. Yep, holding on the Cowboys. Half the distance to the goal. We play 2nd down. All right. Oh no, they ended up declining it actually. So 3rd and 7. Prescott in shotgun looking to throw. Packers sent a lot. Prescott throw right side wide open. Penalty marker down. That is Cavante Turpin down to the 39. As was pushing and shoving going afterwards as well. There was a Packer who either got tripped up, was pushed, or something where Turpin caught the ball. This also might be a roughing the passer. We'll see. It's illegal formation on the Cowboys. So 5 yards replay 3rd. A 3rd and 12 coming up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow. Illegal formation. Probably just killed that drive. Dak in shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. A handoff up the middle. And that's going to be brought down at the 16, shy of the 1st down marker. So a 3 and out for the Cowboys. After getting the ball, what would have been at the 39 on the play to Cavante Turpin on the initial 3rd down try. Instead, they're forced to send this one from deep in their own territory. Whenever the Cowboys lose like this, it's fun to watch. All right, so the punt comes off clean. And this will be returned beginning from the... Oh my God! Return began at the 38. Matthew Golden got absolutely leveled. Absolutely leveled. At the 40. My God, what a hit. Oh. That's an incredible hit. Jeez. Hey, that is one way to try and spark energy into your team. I will give him that. And we go to a commercial break. All right, and commercial break. Oh my, we have a Yankees Red Sox wild card series. That's incredible. Right, and still at commercial break. See what the Packers offense can do here. They've been able to move the ball really well today. All right, still at commercial break. Hey, Snoop Dogg. Oh, yeah, because the Winter Olympics and all that. That's cool. Wait, did I say the Winter Olympics are in Milan? Okay, sure. Why not? First and 10. Love under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. 8.5 to play. Handoff to Jacobs. Gets about 2. Yeah, Jordan Love has only been pressured once tonight. And that Packers O-line looking a lot better than they have at other points this season so far. Love and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna play action and look to throw. Pass to Golden right side. And he's dancing behind the line. And brought down for a massive loss. Just catch it and go upfield, man. Don't need to do all that dancing. If there is a penalty downs. We'll see what this is. After the play was over, a personal foul on the Cowboys. 15 yards, automatic first down. You're killing yourselves in this game, boys. No need for that. Yeah, Golden was trying to do too much there. So Love and shotgun going to hand this off right side. And that's a throwback to Love, who looks to throw. We have a double pass. Love trying to take it himself now. Gets past midfield to the 44. That's a gain of roughly 4. Or sorry, 46. Hey, I like it though. The Packers trying to double pass here. And Love still managed to get something out of it. Honestly, more teams should try stuff like that. Second and 6. Love and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff to Jacobs up the middle. That gets about 2. Maybe a yard and a half. Either way, third down coming up. Yeah, so third down. It will be a 3rd and 5. Love and shotgun. Back to his right. 3rd and 5. 2 receiving options to each side looking to throw. Pressure coming. Passing deep. Left side and overthrown incomplete. Looking for Dontavian Wicks. There's a Cowboy who has to hop off the field afterwards. Seems like something got pulled as he was running. And that's unfortunate. Under 6 minutes to play in the half. And the Packers will now send this one away. I mean, yeah, they're sending this one away. I would not have been shocked if they went for it. But they're trying to pin the Cowboys deep. All right, punt comes off clean. And this will bounce at the 5 and be downed. Yeah, they'll be down near like the 4 to 5 yard line. That's a great punt for the Packers. And that brings us to a commercial break. 5:50 to play in the first half. The Packers have been in firm control of this game. All right, so commercial break. So, yep, commercial break. Cowboys starting from deep in their own territory at their own 5. We just wait to drive to start. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Dak in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side looking to throw. Pass over the middle is caught, and that's George Pickens down to about the 18. That's how you get your breathing room. So 1st and 10, 5.5 to go. Dak in shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball in the 19, looking to throw once again. Quick pass right side is going to be caught by Miles Sanders, who's going to find his way for a gain of about 8. So Dak in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side after sending the receiver in motion. Dak going to hand this off to Javonte Williams right side. That's enough for a first down, a gain of about 5. Penalty marker down, though. We'll see what this is. All right, what's the penalty? Refs are still discussing this. Here we go. Fouls by both teams. A holding on the Cowboys. And then after the play, a face mask on the Packers. They will offset and will replay second down. Second and 1, Dak under center. Handoff up the middle, and there's room once again for a first down and a gain of roughly 5 for Javonte Williams. There's a first and 10 coming up. And as a give to Javonte Williams up the middle once again for about 2 or 3. Under 3.5 to play in the first half. And it's a second down for the Cowboys. A second and 8. Dak in shotgun. Making some adjustments at the line. A back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Dak looking to throw. Has some time. Pressure coming, pass over the middle, and there's room. That's a first down and then some, up to the 46, 47. And that is Ryan Flournoy on the reception. 2-year receiver out of Southeast Missouri State. Keeping the chains moving. Dak under center, back behind him. 3 receivers to the right. Play action looking to throw. Screen play right side is going to get past midfield. And it's Miles Sanders for about 8. This has been the best Cowboy drive so far tonight. As there is a Packers slow to get up afterwards as well. I believe that's Rashawn Gary. That would be a tough blow to this Packers front 7. No, it's Devontae Wyatt. Also a tough blow to this Packers front 7. As he goes down trying to make a dive-in effort against Miles Sanders. With 2:03 to play in the half, we're seemingly going to head to a commercial break due to injury timeout. All right, no commercial just yet. And Wyatt's up. He's walking on the field under his own power. That's great to see. Great to see that. 2:03 to play before the 2-minute warning. Or 3 seconds to play before the 2-minute warning. 1 play remains. Again, this has been the best Cowboy drive we have seen so far. Okay, now the seconds rolled off the clock. We're heading to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in the first half in this one. The Packers have been dominating for the most of it. But this has been a great drive for the Cowboys as they look to get their way back into this game. I will quickly be right back. All right. Still at commercial break. I am back. Let's see. What can the Cowboys do to finish off this drive? Still at commercial break. What can Cowboys do to finish off what has been their best drive of the game? Second and 2 from the +45. Dak under center, back and fullback behind him. First play out of the 2-minute warning. Dak's going to hand this off up the middle, and that's a first down carry, gain of 4, maybe 5. And keep the chains moving. Dak under center, back behind him. Going to play action and look to throw. With time, pass left side is caught, and that's a gain of 11 for George Pickens. I don't know where this Cowboys offense has been tonight, but the fact it's finally showing up is a good sign. All right, Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Motioning the tight end into the backfield as a fullback. Dak looking to throw. Pass in deep, left side for Pickens. Oh my, what a catch! Down to the 1-yard line, George Pickens. In between 2 defenders and still hanging on to it. That's an incredible catch. Wow. That's the kind of stuff George Pickens can do. So first and goal from the 1. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff up the middle for Williams, and that gets stuffed. A loss of a yard, if that. Wait, this looks like a credible source. Seems like we got the halftime show announcement. All right, the Packers call their second timeout. Second and goal from the 2. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna take it himself up the middle and get in. A QB draw for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. All of a sudden have made this a 5-point game. All right. Now the extra point, it is up, and it is right down the middle. The Packers have 41 seconds to try and get some more points before the half. The Cowboys do get ball to begin the second half. So there is that to it. We shall see. Devontae Wyatt is questionable to return with a knee injury. That's a tough blow there. I'm looking for this report again about the halftime show, but I'm not seeing it. Yep, we're at commercial break. Packers have 41 seconds to move the ball down the field before the half. Yep, still at commercial break. Yep, still at commercial break. All right, next Sunday night, the Patriots and the Bills go head to head for what will be the Buffalo Bills' rivalries game. So that is something. And the Rams have theirs on Thursday night. Kickoff going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Packers will begin from the 35. So they have good starting field position, looking for at least field goal range. Which would be what, like the third 40 and in? Wait, they said that bounced in the landing zone? Never mind, Packers have ball from the 20. Love alone in shotgun. 4 receivers. Yeah, 4 receivers to the right. Going to look to throw. Love with some time. And just going to try and throw this one right side incomplete at the feet of Josh Jacobs. He was ready to launch that ball. But good coverage on the back end. "35 seconds now for the Packers. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right looking to throw. Has some time. Throwing over the middle. That's incomplete. Nearly picked off. Looking for Romeo Doubs. Put just too much into it. And it's 3rd and 10. Third and 10, Love in shotgun, looking to throw once again. Quick pass right side to Tucker Kraft. Has some room, and that's a gain of 11, maybe 12. Enough for a first down. And the Packers call their final timeout. 21 seconds remain. So Love in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the 32-yard line, looking to throw once again. And there is a penalty before the snap. A false start on the Packers. False start, push them back 5. "21 seconds. Oh, that's Malik Hooker who was shaken up earlier in the game for the Cowboys. 1st and 15, Love looking to throw. And the ball comes loose. It's a strip sack. Who falls on it? They say the Cowboys do. Oh, disaster for the Packers. Absolute disaster. Now there's a chance the Cowboys can take the lead at the half. And they get ball to begin the second half. Oh, man, that's tough. Dak in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 13 seconds remain in the half. Dak looking to throw. Has time. Pass. End zone wide open. It's George Pickens. And the Cowboys take the lead with 9 seconds left in the half. Talk about a turnaround. Wow. Extra point is up and good. It's a 3-point Cowboy lead. Would most likely be that way entering the half. Just wow. Wow. Just wow. I'm at a loss for words on how the Cowboys have stormed back like this. So the Cowboys set to send this one down. Kick will be returned. No, that's out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Packers will begin from the 35. I'm imagining that the Packers are just going to be kneeing this one to the half. But they're going to need to step it up a bit. I know, Love was in shotgun there. Cowboys call a timeout. They were not expecting that. And frankly, I wasn't quite either. I mean, the Packers could take a shot. I wouldn't put it past them. So 1st and 10, and now they're going to need this one to the half. All right, 1/2 a play in the books. The Cowboys get ball to begin the second half. And man, what was looking like a game the Packers were completely dominating is now one that the Cowboys have a 3-point lead at the half in. Just a completely different story in those final 6 minutes. than what the rest of the game was showing. Just completely different look. Yeah, they went Cardinals mode. I don't know what happened there. That is shocking. Bro, Vandy and Alabama being game day is amazing. I need Vandy to win, man. I want to see Vandy go on a run here for no reason besides chaos. Yeah, we're at the half. At the half. All right. That was something. That was a way to end the half, man. That the Cowboys out of nowhere. That was something. Till that commercial break, we're gonna be getting an announcement on the Super Bowl halftime show today. I've seen a few reports about who they're going to announce. I'm just waiting for them to actually announce it before I say anything. Yeah, that was a way to end the half. Who you're saying is Culture Vulture? I'm curious who you've been seeing. We've talked about it briefly, but previous rumors have been Miley Cyrus, others have been Adele. I have not seen Post Malone at all as a rumor. I have not seen I have not seen him. The one I saw most recently was Bad Bunny, which I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But it's just I'm also probably not gonna care about the halftime show much this year anyway, compared to what it was last year. Yep, there is the official announcement. Bad Bunny is going to be the halftime show at Super Bowl 60. All right, I'm not. I don't really care. It just means that this year I don't need to care too much about the halftime show, which I'm fine with. Uh, yeah, let's send this into media or something. There you go. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to describe Bad Bunny. I don't listen to his music. I believe he's an Hispanic rapper. Definitely an Hispanic artist. I know that. I just don't remember if he's specifically a rapper or just like a musician. Let's see. What are you described as? Can I see your bio on Spotify? Here we go. Yeah, Puerto Rico singer slash rapper with over 77 million listens on Spotify. Yeah, so I'm not surprised by it. Again, a lot was gonna it's gonna there was gonna have to be a massive announcement for me to have more care about than what I did last year. I was pumped for the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I think the only thing that would have topped it if like they got Van Halen back from the dead to do the halftime show. Like, that would have been insane. Or even like they get his son Wolfgang to be a part of like a Van Halen reunion halftime show. That would have been cool as hell. But it's also never gonna have like they're never gonna have like a rock band like that at the halftime show. At least not for a long while. But okay. That's not bad. I mean, I feel the same I did about this as I did when Shakira was announced for the halftime show back in what 2019 season. Where it's just whatever, that's cool. Yeah, we're at commercial break. We're at halftime. And there's the official commercial being shown now on the network on the broadcast as well. Again, good for him. I had no idea what I was expecting this year's halftime show to be, man. Like I feel like no matter who they could have announced, I was gonna be like, okay, that's fine. Yep, at halftime and commercial break still. Commercial for the NBA tip-off, which is about 3 weeks out. Meanwhile, next week is the NHL tip-off and puck drop. Panthers' first game of the season against Chicago. Going to be raising the banner, and it's going to be so much fun to watch. I wish I was going to be able to be at that game. But timing is just a pain for all of it. If we do an NHL fantasy draft, I think the entire Discord would blow up. Because me and maybe Benito would be the only ones that actually know what they're doing. Yep, we're still at halftime, still at commercial break. All right, just coming back from halftime. Tomorrow night, there's 2 games. I'll be live with one of them as they overlap. Dolphins and Jets kicking off at about 7:15 tomorrow. The other game is Broncos Bengals. No one cares. No one cares. But Dolphins Jets. That game's someone has to win. That's the bottom line. Someone has to win. But we're just coming back from commercial break and just coming back from halftime. What was once a commanding 11-point lead for the Packers is now a 3-point Cowboys lead after a great final 6 minutes of the half from Dallas. Yeah, in the last 41 seconds of the second quarter, the Packers allowed 14 points. Just insane. We'll see. There's always the second half. We will see. Packers set to send this one down. And the second half is underway. Kickoff going to be returned beginning from the goal line. And room past the 25 to about the 29, maybe the 30. All right. See if this Packers defense can step up a bit. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff up the middle for Javonte Williams, and that's a gain of 5 up to the 35-yard line. Not a bad way to start this off. Going to hand this off to Williams up the middle once again, and there's room for a first down carry, a gain of 8. So first and 10, Dak and shotgun back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to have this play blow dead before the snap with a penalty marker down. This would be a false start on the Cowboys. False start on the boys. Now first and 15. Dak under center, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right. Going to look to throw. Pass left side going to be dropped by George Pickens. Couldn't hang on. Would have had room to run. Instead, it's a second and 15. All right, so second and 15. Yeah, George Pickens has had some great grabs today. The fact he dropped that one's insane. So Dak and shotgun going to hand this off to Javonte Williams up the middle. That gets maybe a yard. Micah Parsons there on the tackle. So a third and long coming up. All right, so third and long. Dak and shotgun back to his left, looking to throw. Has some time, stepping left. Throwing one deep, right side. And it is incomplete, overthrown, looking for Jalen Tolbert. Instead, it is a turn. Instead, you're forced to send this one down. Packers defense does their job. Can the offense respond? So fourth and 14. Punt comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning from the 19. Breaks off one tackle. That's Romeo Doubs up to about the 25 before being out of bounds. No penalty? Thought he got slammed kind of late there, but no penalty. And the offense takes the field with 12:33 to play. And we go to a commercial break. All right, commercial break. At a commercial break. See what this Packers offense can do. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Let's see what the Packers got in them. Let's see what this Packers offense got. Love under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball in the 24. Man sent in motion left to right as Love is going to play action and look to throw. Pass right side, a wide open Josh Jacobs, and there's room. A first down and a gain of roughly 13. All right. More of that. So first and 10. Love under center, back behind him. Hand off for Josh Jacobs, and that's going to luckily maybe gain a yard, but not much else afterwards. All right, so second down coming up. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Yeah, Matt Eberflus does not blitz much as the defensive coordinator. Love looking to throw. Pass right side is caught by Matthew Golden with room. And that's a gain of roughly 7 or 8. So a third and short coming up. So a third and 2, third and 1. See if the Packers can convert here. Third and 1. Love alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Looking to throw. Has time. Still having time. Trying to roll to his right, but going to be brought down and a penalty marker down for a face mask. Yeah, that's a clear face mask. This is at least offset in penalties. Like, that is a clear as day face mask. It has to at least be offset if they're saying it was holding on the Packers. Oh, it might be holding on the Dallas as well. 2 fouls, both on Dallas. Holding going to be declined. And then the face mask, which will be accepted. So 15 yards, an automatic first down. Okay. So 1st and 10. Wait, what's going on here? Why are the Packers seemingly moving back? Hey, Jadeveon Clowney. Yeah, he signed with the Cowboys right after, not long ago, 2 weeks ago, right after the game against the Giants. So 10:31 to play in this third quarter. Love under center, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the plus 38-yard line. As Love is going to hand this off to Jacobs left side. He has room past the 30, a first down and more, inside the 20 to the 18. Packers are in the red zone. Good carry there for Josh Jacobs. Love in shotgun back to his right. Going to quick throw this right side. Caught by Xavier Williams, who's going to get 5, maybe 6 before being out of bounds. Come on, give me another passing touchdown for Jordan Love. Under 9.5 to play now in the quarter. Love under center. Back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 15-yard line. Love play action looking to throw. Rolling left. Pass to Tucker Kraft. Inside the 10 to 5 to pile on. He's in. Touchdown Packers. Tucker Kraft from 15 yards out. And they retake the lead. The third passing touchdown of the night for Jordan Love. And just like that, 2 drives into the half, the Packers have this game, retake the lead. Yeah, he hits the pylon. We're taking a look at this. All scoring plays are under review. If anything, it will be 1st and goal from the inch. We'll head to a commercial break. Heading to a commercial break. So still at commercial break as they're reviewing the touchdown. If anything, it'll be 1st and goal from the inch. He hits the pylon, and in theory breaks the plane. The question is, did he actually break the plane there? After review, it's seemingly going to be brought back to the 1. Under 9 minutes to play in the quarter. And Packers will have first and goal from the 1, or the inch-yard line, basically. Kraft couldn't just keep that ball out a little bit. I understand wanting to bring it back in the way he did. Because you would rather it be first and goal from the inch instead of, a fumble out the back of the end zone. And yeah, after review, he's down at the literal inch mark. He's an inch away from breaking the plane. So Love under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right, and there's a false start on the Packers. They just lined up. Oh, it's the center because he moved the ball early? No, it's Elton Jenkins. Called for it. Yeah, they're calling it on the center because he moved the ball in order to set it to be able to snap it. That's an insane thing to call false start for. So first and goal from the 5. Love in shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Jacobs is going to get down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. So second and goal coming up. Second and goal. Eight minutes to play in the quarter. Love up to over 200 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Love under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Handoff. Jacobs makes one man miss, fighting forward and down short, down to the 1 yard line. Third and goal coming up. Handoff up the middle for Jacobs, and he finishes the drive. Packers retake the lead on the 1 yard touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. The extra point up, and it is good. 4-point lead for the Packers. 7 minutes remain in the quarter. Not too bad. $7:08 to play in the third. Yeah, that not being a touchdown kind of hurt me a bit in fantasy, but Packers still on top. Not too bad for the Packers. That's how you turn things around. Looking for the defense to continue what they did on the opening drive. Packers set to send this one down. Going to be returned. No, down in the end zone for a touchback. Cowboys will begin, I assume, from the 35. Damn, someone predicted the Bad Bunny halftime show back in this past year's Super Bowl. It's crazy. All right, 1st and 10. Dak under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right, looking to throw. Has some time, pass right side, caught by Jake Ferguson, and brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Dak in shotgun, 3 receiving options to the left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Dak looking to throw. Has some time. Throwing left side, that's caught and brought down for a gain of 4 is Jalen Tolbert on the reception. Thanks to forward progress, it was not less. Dak and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 3rd and 6. Dak looking to throw. Packers send pressure. Throwing left side is wide open. Devontae Turpin down to the 40 for the 1st down. Actually saying the 39. Dak under center. Handoff left side for Javonte Williams. That's a gain of about 4. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Quick throw right side to Turpin. Makes one man miss. Pass midfield and down to the 47. 4.5 to play in the 3rd. Dak under center, back behind him. Handoff to Williams left side. Finds room. Past the 40 and down to the 39. A gain of roughly 8. All right, so second down. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 2nd and 1. Play action looking to throw. Dak with some time. Pass over the middle is caught. And that's enough for a first down. A gain of roughly 3. And that was Ryan Flournoy on the reception. First and 10. Dak has been automatic on this drive. Dak under center, back behind him. Faking a toss and then tossing this left side on an end around. There's room. That's a gain of 13 for Ryan Flournoy. Faked the toss to Williams before tossing the end around. And that worked to perfection. So first and 10. Cowboys are moving with ease on this drive. Dak and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw once again. Dak throwing deep right side for the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens. Couldn't hang on to it. Would have been an incredible one-hand grab as Keyshawn Nixon was in coverage. All right. Dak and shotgun back to his left, looking to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass left side caught by Ferguson, breaks off 1 tackle, and is going to get enough for a first down. Gain of 10 exactly. Oh, it seems like Parson tweaked his back a bit. He was dealing with that entering the season. For Micah. Dak under center. And there's a penalty before the snap. Gonna be a false start? Yep, false start. So 1st and 15. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Pass left side for a halfback screen. Breaks off some tacklers, gets inside the 10 and down to the 8. 2nd down coming up. Second and 6. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, looking to throw. Pass, end zone, and touchdown, Dallas. Jake Ferguson. And the Cowboys are back on top. With 34 seconds to play in the quarter. A 12-play, 80-yard drive to perfection. the extra point. It is up and it is good. 23-20. 34 seconds left in the quarter. Packers about to get the ball back. Down by 3 once again. All right, commercial break as well. All right, still at commercial break. All right. Let's see, this game's interesting. All right, still at. No, just coming back from commercial break. Just coming back from commercial break. Kickoff underway, return from the goal line and up to the 31. All right. Love under center, back behind them. A toss right side for Josh Jacobs. He's going to get a gain of about 3. Gain of about 3. And that's also the end of the third quarter. 15 minutes remain in a very high intensity game between the Packers and Cowboys. 3-point game. Packers have ball. Going to a commercial break, and I'll quickly be right back. All right, I'm back. So at commercial break. Still at commercial break. Love in shotgun back to his left. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of about 5 for Josh Jacobs. Love in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, but back to his right. 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Avoids it to his right. Gonna take it himself. That's a first down and then some. Past the 40. Jordan Love sliding down into 35. Penalty marker down, though. We'll see who this is on and what it is. But if this is coming back, that's a tough blow. It's holding on the Cowboys. And they accept, so 5 yards from the end of the carry, I assume? So 1st and 10. Ball now on the 32. Love and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Then one of them in motion as Love. Play actions, looks to throw. Pass in right side is incomplete. That's a throwaway. Yeah, good coverage from the Cowboys. Love and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the left. Going to look to throw once again. Pass left side is caught, and that is a gain of roughly 7 up to the 25. Tucker Kraft on the reception. Still plenty of time to play. So 3rd and 2, Love and shotgun back to his right. Handoff up the middle for Emmanuel Wilson. And the second effort push gets him the first, a gain of 3 to the 21. Handoff left side for Josh Jacobs. He's going to get inside the 20 to about the 19, maybe the 18. Gain of 2 or 3. The Packers in the red zone once again. So 2nd and 7. Love under center, back behind him. We receive in options to the right. Handoff to Jacobs up the middle, and he has room. The 10, the 5. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd of the night, and the Packers retake the lead. This game has been back and forth. And this is the game we have been waiting for from Josh Jacobs. He is having himself a night. Extra point is up and good. It's a 4-point lead for the Packers with 11:39 to play. This is a great game. This has been a great game. This has been a great game. As we're at commercial break, 11:39 to play. 11:39 to play in the game. Just coming back from commercial break. Kickoff going to be returned beginning from about the 3. Room past the 20 and brought down at the 23. So the Cowboys will start from there. So Dak under center, back behind him, play action looking to throw. Rolling right, then passing right. That's a caught for a gain of about 5. So a third down coming up. Third. It was Javonte Williams' 2-yard carry on second down. So now 3rd and 3 coming up. Dak and shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 30. Dak looking to throw, pass right side is caught. That's going to be enough for the first down. Kevontae Turpin, a gain of 5, and they keep the chains moving. All right, first down coming up. Dak under center, back behind him. Going to toss this end around left side for Turpin. And that is a gain of about 3 or 4. Not much else going there. Under 9.5 to play. A 2nd and 6 coming up. And Nate Hobbs had to be taken off the field here by the medical staff. He was walking under his own power. Great to see. But he is going to be forced to miss a play, it seems, at the very least. So 2nd and 6. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 39-yard line. Dak to throw. Pass right side, going to be caught and brought down for a gain of 4. A gain of 4. Jalen Tolbert on the reception. Third and 2. Dak in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the 43. Sorry, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Looking to throw. Dak, pressure coming. Pass right side, incomplete. Looking for the back out of the backfield. Micah Parsons was ready to lay a hit. But Dak got it off in time. And the Cowboys have a choice to make. Oh, Parsons was beelining, but Dak sidestepped him. Oh, he was ready to make that play. There was hunger in his eyes. He was going to force that fumble as well. Dak in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the left. Sending one of them in motion. Offense on the field still, looking to throw. Dak, time, pass over the middle. Caught to the plus 45, George Pickens. And they keep the drive alive. 8:20 to play in the game. That's a good throw and catch. Dak in shotgun. Going to hand this off to Javonte Williams up the middle. That's a gain of about 5. Kept that pile pushing. Second and 5. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. And play action looking to throw. Dak with time. Pass left side off the mark and incomplete. Overthrown and open. Jalen Tolbert. 3rd and 5. 7:06 to play. A lot rides on this drive. Dak in shotgun, back to his left. Two receivers to each side. 3rd and 5 from the 40. They are in field goal range for Brandon Aubrey. Dak looking to throw. Pressure coming, avoids it to his right, buying time. Pass is caught and going to be brought down shy of the line to gain. A gain of 3 for Jake Ferguson. Penalty marker down. Dak seems confident he'll be on the Packers. It's in the backfield. I think they're also confident that if it is on them, they will decline it and thus give him a shot to go for it on 4th and 2. Oh, it is face mask on the Packers. And that's a first down. Oh, yeah, he got the face mask, but couldn't bring Dak down with him. That initial swipe towards Dak, he got the face mask. So it's an automatic first down. Ball now on the 22. Under 7 minutes to play. Dak under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to hand this off up the middle, and there is room for Javonte Williams. A gain of roughly 6. So Dak under center, back behind him. Three receiving options to the left. Handoff, Williams right side. There's room. The 10, the 5, and down to the 2. First and goal, Dallas. Under 6 minutes to play. This game's going to come down to the wire. Dak under center. Handoff up the middle. Williams down just short to the half-yard line. 2nd and goal. So a 2nd and goal. Dallas looking to retake the lead. Dak. They're in Wildcat. Williams getting the snap, and he is in. Penalty marker down, though, but Javonte Williams is in from half a yard out. We'll see what the penalty is. They went wildcat. It worked. Offsides on the Packers is the call. This will be declined, and it is a 2-point lead for the Cowboys. Pending the extra point. This game is incredible. $4.50 remains. And the extra point coming up. The extra point is up, and it is good. Three-point Cowboy lead. And we head to a commercial break. Still at commercial break. $4.50 to play. What is... Oh, it's black phone too. Okay. Still at commercial break. Just coming back from the commercial break. Dallas had to send this one down, up by 3. This game, this second half has been really back and forth offensively. It's going to come down to which defense can stand tall. Kickoff underway. Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Green Bay will start from the 20 as that bounced in the landing zone first. $4.50 remains in the game. The Packers offense takes the field. Going back to a commercial break. Hell yeah. Went from a long commercial break after the touchdown, the kickoff, and another commercial break. Hell yeah. Still at commercial break. Still at commercial break. All right, let's see what this Packers offense can do. Jordan Love's been playing well tonight. He had that one fumble, but besides that, he's been on target. Hey, Brett Favre. All right. 4:50 to play. Love in shotgun back behind him. Receiver in the backfield lined up to his left. Sending a tight end in motion. Dak going to play action and look to Dak. Love play action looking to throw. Pass right side caught by Savion Williams. And that's a gain of a yard, maybe two. All right, going well. Second and 8. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. One of them sent in motion. Love handoff to Jacobs, right side. Gonna get back to the line for no gain. Hey, it's Kenny Clark making the play. The guy the Packers traded away for Micah Parsons. Now a 3rd and 8. A lot of drives on this drive. Love in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the 22. Love looking to throw. Pass right side is going to be caught. Romeo Doubs, a great catch. And down to the 40. A gain of 18. What a catch from Romeo Doubs. A beautiful catch, and the Packers keep the chains moving. $3:44 to play. And we're going to another commercial break. I must have missed something as to why. I don't think a timeout was called. Yeah, and a Dallas player was slow to get up. They just did not show it on the broadcast. And still that commercial break. Still at commercial. A lot of commercials being thrown in this final 5 minutes. Yep, still at commercial break. Waiting for the Packers to continue this drive. There was a Cowboy down, slow to get up after the previous play. But he's on the sideline now. Being looked at by the medical staff. Hope all is well. As what he got rolled up on? They're showing it now here. Yeah, rolled up his ankle. Love and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Looking to throw once again. And gonna spike this in the dirt for what was supposed to be a tight end screen, I believe. But it goes incomplete as pressure blew up that play. 2nd and 10. The Love and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw. Rolling left to buy time. Dump off left to Emmanuel Wilson. Makes a man miss. Makes a second. Gets through a third and going to be brought down past midfield to the 47. Great play from Emmanuel Wilson. And the Packers can start taking their time a bit. Three minutes remain. Love and shotgun, a back to each side. Going to give this to Emmanuel Wilson up the middle. He gets past the 45 to the 44. And Packers are now in a spot where they can tie this game with ease with a few more yards. So they're going to start playing it a bit safer. Still going for the win and the touchdown, but don't want to score necessarily right away. Love under center, back behind him. And play action looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass right side. Going to be dropped. But a hit well late. And that's going to be a personal foul on the Cowboys. Emmanuel Wilson drops the check down. And like a solid 3-5 seconds later, he gets blown up for no reason. Yeah, that's a clear personal foul. And the Packers get a free first down and 15 yards in the field goal range. Jerry Jones is not happy. He put on the glasses after that. He put on the glasses like, who is this motherfucker? Who do I need to cut? That's crazy. Love in shotgun back to his right. Gonna hand this off to Josh Jacobs, who has room inside the 25, inside the 20. A first down and down to about the 15. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. Packers down by 3. Ball in the red zone. Both teams, all 3 timeouts in what has been a back and forth affair this entire time. Head into a commercial break. 2 minutes to play. There we go. This game has been great. Like a legit great game. Yeah, what a game this has been. We're still at commercial break. Still at commercial break. All right, still at commercial break. That's what commercials for. Oh well. First and 10, back from commercial break. Love in shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball on the 15-yard line. Love, toss right side for Jacobs. And met behind the line, a loss of 3. All right, I was going to say, the aftermath of that play was going to be telling. Who called the timeout? I imagine it was Dallas who called the timeout because they want to get the ball back once more. Ideally, with the game tied, because they have a kicker who can hit from a long way. Yeah, Dallas called their first timeout. 1:55 remaining, a 2nd and 13 coming up. All right, Green Bay, what you got here? Love, alone in shotgun. 3 receiving options to the left, 2 to the right. Motioning someone towards the backfield. Love, quick throw left side, a screen for Emmanuel Wilson. He gets those yards right back from the previous play. 3rd and 10 from the 15. Dallas calls their second timeout. If the Packers can get the 5-yard line, they could run out the clock and play for overtime or for the win on the final play. Third and 10. Bottom line, cannot turn the ball over. If something's not there, just throw it away or get down. No need to put the ball in harm's way. You're firmly in field goal range to tie this game. And you have all 3 timeouts if you want to play to get the ball back. Love and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Love looking to throw. Pass time. End zone touchdown. Romeo Doubs. His 3rd of the night. And the Packers take the lead. Maybe too soon though. There's a minute 45 to play. And the Cowboys have 1 more timeout. But the Packers have the lead. A 10-play, 80-yard drive that went for just over 3 minutes. And now the extra point. Brandon McManus to put the Packers up by 4. It is up, and it is good. A minute 45 remain. Romeo Doubs is having himself a night. 15-yard touchdown. And just like that, the Packers are back on top. Well, Jordan Love certainly did his part in fantasy for me. It's going to come down to tomorrow night. The best thing is Jordan Love gave me a shot. All right, waiting for the Packers to send this one down. Kickoff is going to be returned beginning from the 1-yard line. Room past the 20, past the 40, down past the 45 at the 46. That is the return the Cowboys needed. That is the kick return the Cowboys needed. First and 10. Dak in shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Looking to throw. Has some time trying to dump it off left side, but incomplete. Okay, there we go. There's the incomplete rule. I was going to say, there was no way that's a fumble. The back who was supposed to block and release got stood up because he was supposed to block and release on Micah Parsons. And Dak threw it to no one. Could that be intentional grounding? I think they're going to discuss this. No, 2nd and 10. Okay. A minute 35 to play. if Micah Parsons calls game. Dak had people open as well. That's the crazy thing. Are they actually looking at this for intentional grounding? Because the thing is, Javonte Williams is engaged in a block. Okay, yeah, no. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Looking to throw once again. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle. Caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 47. Cowboys going hurry up. It's a 3rd and 3. They're in 4 down territory. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Looking to throw once again. Dak, pass over the middle once again. That's caught by Tolbert. They're inside the 30 to the 28. Still going hurry up. Under a minute to play. Dak and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Ball in the 28. Dak looking to throw once again. Pass left side. It's an open George Pickens. Makes a man miss. The 10 to 5. George Pickens. Touchdown Dallas. They retake the lead with 40-something seconds to play. 43 seconds remain. A very quick 3-play touchdown drive. And the Packers, with all 3 timeouts and plenty of time, are looking to do something they have done multiple times against the Cowboys, which is make them pay for scoring quick. These teams have been in this exact situation before. Did the Cowboys leave too much time? Extra point is up and good. It's a 3-point game. Brandon McManus has a leg to him. I'm still thinking the Packers need at least the 40. But the question is just, is there too much time? They easily could. This has happened before. This has happened too many times before between the Packers and Cowboys. Cowboys up by less than 7 with within a minute and a half to play, and the Packers have at least 1 timeout. Every single time, basically, the Packers found a way to win. Yes, those were with Aaron Rodgers. But Jordan Love has been that dude for them since becoming the starter. The crazy thing, I don't even believe the Packers need overtime to win this. Well, obviously they don't. You might be talking about fantasy. Yeah, you never know. We just get a Jordan Love touchdown bomb here. The kickoff is going to be returned beginning from the 2. Trying to find room, but breaking some tackles. Past the 20 and still pushing to about the 26. 35 seconds. And out comes Jordan Love. In a spot that Aaron Rodgers has been in multiple times before. And has succeeded in pulling away with the win. Trying to do it himself. If Love is truly going to be that next great Packers Hall of Fame quarterback, it starts with another heartbreaking win against the Cowboys. As he had that wild card game not too long ago. Love in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Love looking to throw. Pass left side caught by Jacobs. There's room. Past the 40, 45. Out of bounds past midfield to the 49. That's the play they needed. That's a great way to start this drive. You have all 3 timeouts still, and 28 seconds. You are now at midfield. Ruling in a gain of 25. That might be just past midfield. Yeah, ball on the 49-yard line. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Looking to throw once again. Cowboys trying to send pressure. Love breaks off 1 sack. Throw in right side. Incomplete. A smart throw away. 22 seconds remain. You need about 10 more yards for field goal range for Brandon McManus. That is the bottom line, is 10 yards. Love in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Dallas looking like they're going to send pressure. Love looking to throw. Pass left side, it's caught. That gets out of bounds and a gain of 9. Puts you at the 40. Any more yards and I think you're in field goal range. That's Malik Heath on the reception. 3rd and 1. 3rd and inches. 3rd and a half yard. 17 seconds. They can call any play here. You just need to get the first down at least. Love in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. You need to get the first down. Handoff up the middle. Josh Jacobs, did he get it? Basing off though that spot, it looks like he did. And yes, first down Green Bay. So they'll call their first timeout after that. 12 seconds remain. Packers call their first timeout. They are in field goal range. Takesy backsies. No takesy backsies now. The Packers are in field goal range. At least I think so. Brandon McManus has a good leg to him. But a kick, an extra point has been blocked already today. I did not realize that blocked extra point went directly to the Cowboys player. That's why he was able to return it the way he did. 1st and 10. Love in shotgun, back to his left. You cannot go backwards anymore. 3 receivers to the right. Those 2 receivers to each side, and we have Dallas call in their final timeout. You cannot go backwards anymore. Bottom line, the Packers cannot go backwards. McManus has a long from 61. That would put field goal range. Yeah, they're in field goal range. Field goal range would be about the 44. 43, they're at the 39. So they're in field goal range. Want to get a little bit closer, definitely. Don't want to force the ball. Don't want to lose any yards. You have 2 timeouts. You can play the entire field. Love in shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Making adjustments at the line. Love, handoff up the middle for Jacobs. Down to the 35. Packers will call their second timeout. In theory, we can see one more play just like that. Try to get a little bit closer, center the ball a bit more, and set up for Brandon McManus. Oh, that's crazy, T-Fox. That's crazy. Yeah, Josh Jacobs finally had his big breakout game. It's been a month, but he finally had his game to play. Yeah, 31 fan. That's crazy. 9 seconds on the clock. Love in shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Imagine we just see another handoff to Jacobs. No, Love looking to throw. Can't go backwards. Deep shot, left side, and it's incomplete. A throwaway. Okay. Here it comes. 3rd and 6. You're sending out Brandon McManus to send the game to overtime. This would be Dallas's 2nd overtime game they've played this year, which was also 37-37 entering overtime. Which is crazy. A lot rides on this. Jordan Love did his job. A 53-yard kick. The ball is centered. For overtime, McManus hits up, and no doubt about it, right down the middle, we have overtime in Jerry's world. We have overtime in Jerry's world. Just like that, Jordan Love did his job. They said they set that up beautifully for Brandon McManus. Like, absolutely beautifully. If Love gets a passing touchdown in overtime. All right. Here comes the coin toss. Oh wait, they changed the overtime rules for the regular season as well. Now is both teams guaranteed a possession? Yeah. I think so, at least. Yeah, so Green Bay decides to defer. Yeah, because they changed regular season overtime rules. Okay. That is a crazy thing to say, T-Fox. Especially because they're playing that game in Miami. We're going to a commercial break. So Dallas gets ball to begin overtime. They did change the overtime rules to match the playoffs. So Dallas gets ball. They have a chance if they. It depending on however they score. If they score, Green Bay can either match to keep it going, or score a touchdown and do a 2-point and everything, take the lead and all that. True, but at the same time, who knows? Who knows how tomorrow night is gonna go? I have no expectations. Justin Fields is expected to play tomorrow night, which you can take that how you will. Okay, so it does not matter what Dallas does on his opening drive. Green Bay will get the ball back. So Brandon McMahon is set to send this one down. Kickoff underway. Going to be returned beginning from the goal line. Room past the 25, 30, 35, past the 40, and down to the 43. Another great return for Kevontae Turpin with a penalty marker down. Let's see who is this on? Is this gonna be on Dallas? Holden on Dallas. That's a crusher. That's a crusher. Yeah, that's a crush. That was a great return. The ball on the 20. Dak under center, back behind him. Going to hand this off up the middle for Javonte Williams. Breaks off one tackle. Going to get a gain of 11 and a first down. Good way to start this drive. We got overtime, baby. First time calling an overtime game this season. Dak under center, back and fullback behind him. Ball now on the 31. Looking to throw, quick pass left side. That's caught, and that's going to be a gain of about 4, as that's George Pickens on the reception. Now, unlike the playoffs, if time runs out, that ends the game no matter what the situation is. So Dallas could play this in a way where they kill like 8 minutes of clock, get in the end zone, and force Green Bay to go quick. Dak in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. They give to Williams up the middle, and that's a gain of 1. 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and 5. Sorry, 3rd and 4. They ruled it a gain of 2. Dak in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Motion in the back out wide to the left. Making adjustments at the line still. There's 5 seconds on the play clock. Are you going to get the snap off in time? They do. Dak looks to throw. Has time. Pass left side wide open. Past the 45 is George Pickens. Still on his feet. Finally out of bounds. But at the plus 43. After all that. And it's a big time pickup for the Cowboys. Yeah, Micah Parsons has not been doing a whole lot. Dak under center, 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action looking to throw. Pass left side caught in the flat, and that is a gain of 2 or 3. That is Luke Schoonmaker on the reception. So 2nd down coming up. Dak and shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. 2nd and 7 from the 39. Dak looking to throw. Pressure coming. Avoids it to his right. Still trying to buy time. Throws one deep, and that is caught along the sideline. Jalen Tolbert at the 5. Dak Prescott threw up a prayer, and it was answered. What a catch! And the Cowboys are inside the 5. Wow! How in the world? First and goal. Dak and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. And there is a stoppage with the Cowboys calling their first timeout. How in the world? That was a Russell Wilson-esque prayer. Holy. That's game-changing. Dak was dead to rights in the backfield. And he's just chucked one up, and it paid off. How in the world? And to keep your feet in bounds. Jalen Tolbert, man. Jeez. Dak under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff up the middle for Javonte Williams. He gets stuffed at the line. Picks up maybe a yard. 2nd and goal coming up. Under 6 minutes to play in overtime. How in the world? Dak under center, back behind him. Play action looking to throw. Has time. Rolling left. And brought down. Gonna say a carry of no yards. Sack for no yards. Is Micah Parsons making the tackle nonetheless. Micah Parsons, there's a big time play finally being made by him tonight. 3rd and goal from the 4. Yeah, they ruled that as a sack. Dak and shotgun back to his right, 3 receiving options to the left. 3rd and goal. Dak looking to throw. Has some time. Pass right side is overthrown and incomplete. Just chuck that out the back of the end zone. So despite getting down to the 5, it's now 4th and goal, and out comes Brandon Aubrey to give the Cowboys a 3-point lead and force the Packers to at least score. A 22-yard kick from the left hash to give the Cowboys the lead in overtime. It is up, and it is right down the middle. 4:40 to play. Packers have 2 timeouts. A touchdown wins the game. The Packers are now in do or die territory. A touchdown wins. A field goal leads to either a tie. It will lead to a tie, or it just keeps the game alive, depending on how much time's remaining. Anything else, the Cowboys win. It comes down to this. It comes down to this. Only 2 unbeaten teams remain already. That's the Bills and the Eagles, and they play each other 2nd to last week of the season. That's going to go crazy. All right, just coming back from commercial break. The game comes down to this drive. I would imagine the Packers are playing for the win no matter what. Kickoff underway. Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. He'll be getting this from the 35. Fumble incoming? Nah. Nah. All right, 1st and 10. Love in shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Actually, ball into 20. That changes things. Love, quick pass right side. It's caught, and there's a gain of 3, maybe 4. Trying a bubble screen there for Ontavian Wicks. But not much going afterwards. Oh yeah, Toasted's team's insane. Yeah, it doesn't always work. I say it doesn't always work. He's undefeated. But yeah, it's an insane team. It just finds ways. Meanwhile, Benito's team as well. He has yet to change his lineup this season. Man's only lost 1 game. Love looking to throw. Gonna spike this one in the dirt, right side, incomplete. Penalty marker down for an eligible man downfield. It would either be 3rd and 6 or 2nd and 11. An eligible player downfield. They're going to he's going to decline it. 3rd and 6. Well, they're in do or die mode. It doesn't matter if they get it here on 3rd down. They're gonna go for it anyway. Love in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Tight end sent in motion right to left. And we have Dallas calls their final timeout. Dallas calls their final timeout. Third and 6. That comes down to this. It will be a 4th down try, and no matter what. Love in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Dallas sends pressure. Pass deep, left side. And it's incomplete. How is there no penalty there? Huh? Looking for Dontavian Wicks. I have no idea how there's not a penalty there. Wicks trying to get back toward. Okay, I can see the hand fight in judgment there, but still, that's rough. All right, this is the game right here. Love in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. And the Packers will call their first timeout after they got a glimpse at the Cowboys defense. It comes down to this. Oh yeah, the Titans were never winning that division this year. They were never going to win that division this year. Maybe next year, when they're like when Cam Ward's a year into his development, but that's going to be a long shot. All right, time does not matter. 3:50 to play does not matter. It's a 4th and 6. This is the game right here. This is the game. Packers need 6 yards to keep the game alive. Love in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Love looking to throw. Cowboys send 4. Pass over the middle. It's caught. Matthew Golden to the 39. They keep the game alive. 3:40 to play. That's a good catch from Golden. Oh yeah, and I appreciate that Cam Ward was that real at the press conference. He's like he feels like the only person on that Titans team that actually gives a fuck right now. Love in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Handoff for Emmanuel Wilson up the middle, and there's room. Breaking tackles. That's a gain of 9. 3 minutes to play. Packers can play. Packers need, once getting into field goal range, they have some options to play with. Second and 1. Love in shotgun back to his right. Receiver lined up in the backfield to his left. 2.5 to play. Love, handoff, Emmanuel Wilson. That gets past the 45 and down to the 40. Two-minute warning has hit in overtime. Packers are nearing field goal range. They have a timeout and 2 minutes to play. A touchdown wins the game. A field goal seemingly will lead to this game ending in a tie. We will see. We go to a commercial break first. A commercial break. Well, yeah, their defense didn't play that great today. Is what, they didn't force a turnover. They gave up 26 points. Like, it was a mediocre performance defensively. All right, 1st and 10. Love in shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Ball on the 40. They're basically in field goal range. Making some adjustments. Shifting the back to his right. Love looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle. That's caught. Dontavian Wicks makes 2 men miss. Makes a third. And brought down at the 30. And brought down at the 25. Just a simple pass over the middle to Wicks and let him do the rest. Ball on the 25. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 1:20 to play in overtime. Love looking to throw. Pass left side. Caught by Romeo Doubs. A gain of 6 to the 19. A minute to play. Love in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Love handoff left side. And there's a first down and up to the 13 for Emmanuel Wilson. 45 seconds. You gotta go quicker than this, Green Bay. Love in shotgun. Throw in right side. Blown up, a loss of 3. Looking for Matthew Golden on a quick hitter. And that will blow the timeout. Travion Diggs read that play perfectly. No timeouts remaining. Packers now need to play this smart. A field goal pretty much guarantees a tie at this point. A touchdown still wins. I mean, main targets have to be Tucker Kraft, Romeo Doubs, Matthew Golden, maybe? Those are the main 3. Love in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the left as well. 2nd and 13. Love looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass right side. Caught. And they have to go fire drill. And they can spike it. But they're going to have to spike it here. You have to just spike it. I mean, maybe you get one more play towards the end zone, but you're wasting too much time. Love in shotgun back to his right. This is the final play of the game. Love to throw. Pass, end zone. Incomplete. There's 1 second. There is 1 second remaining. They got lucky. They got lucky. Why didn't they spike it? They wasted like 18 seconds. They wasted so much time trying to get the play there. And then do not spike it either? Like, that is bold. All right, Brandon McManus to tie this game. It is up. And we have a tied ball game. For the first time this season, it is a tie. 40-40. And that is how Sunday ends in week 4. This first month of play has had just about everything. Actually, I think it has had everything because we have a tie now. But wow. If Love made that touchdown there, I would have taken back everything I said. But he didn't. And this game is tie. This game ends in a tie. Wow. Just wow. And for those who don't fully know, a tie basically counts as half a win. So with this, the Packers are now a half game back of the Lions in the division. The Cowboys are a game and a half back of the Eagles. And this season's this throws a wrench into the season because it makes things that much more complicated. But it is past midnight. I'm going to call it here. I'll be live tomorrow night for Dolphins and Jets. Hope to see you all there. See you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.